We don't have quotas and stuff like that as people think. Tickets and everything.
I'm glad you said that because low-key I did think y'all had tickets.
No, we
quota
don't have a
tickets.
ticket quota.
No,
I used to
listen,
laugh when people said that.
No, listen, every Memorial Day, at a point in my life, I used to get a speeding ticket every time. And I was like, yo.
But see, you speeding.
That's not the point.
That is the point.
That's not the point. And what are y'all doing what are y'all doing when y'all chasing me?
We gotta speed because you ain't give us no choice.
Can I make a sense? Can I make a sense to the rest of y'all speeding to get me?
What did you just say?
So we just
Dog, they mad at me for doing 120, but they had to do 140 to catch me. What are we talking about here?
You know what, man? On that note, man. What? What did you say? Everybody, this is the coach.
And I'm the beacon. And this is the Point Blank Perspectives podcast.
Got clap.
He ain't have to do anything.
Okay.
He ain't have to do anything.
Well, who we got today?
What you mean who we got today?
Okay, I will
act like you don't know him. I'm about to say what? Yeah, like what?
Hey, everybody. Listen, today we have a special guest. He is family. We've been trying to get this man on and he had prior arrangements. He pulled it, he said he was going to Las Vegas to the brothel. There was a lot of stuff going on, but we finally got him on. Mr. Melvin Perkins.
What's up, sir? What's up?
Welcome.
So, would you like to tell a little bit about yourself?
My name is Melvin Perkins. Retired from the police department.
Let's get right into that right there. All right, baby. That's what we talking about. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
31 years of service.
Hey, man, clap that up.
Welcome, please, sir. Welcome. Thank you. So, let's talk about that, the whole as that profession.
Okay.
Because a lot of time it gets a bad rap. When we think about that career as a cop, and we think about how it has a bad rap sometimes. Could you help us out on why it may?
Why it may have a bad rap?
This is called Point Blank Perspective. You're giving us your perspective.
Well, of course, it's all the basic reasons. It's like the bunch of apples in a basket. You got a few good ones, you got a few bad ones.
Okay.
That's all it takes is a couple bad ones and puts a damper on everything.
Okay. So I think my question is, we family.
Mm-hmm.
What made you become a cop? To go in that profession.
Okay. What made me become a cop is actually something I fell into. Now, a lot of my friends and ex-coworkers, a lot of them grew up wanting to be a cop. That's not something I was into. I was at Franklin Mills, which is Farnham Mills, which is
no, it's Franklin Mills. It's going to forever be Franklin Mills.
Whatever it is
don't
now,
even
they
acknowledge
changed
name.
It's
Franklin Mills. It's Franklin Mills.
So just like the gallery is called.
The gallery. It's the gallery.
Okay.
You're not doing that.
I was at Franklin Mills for 6 or 7 years, and as I got older, I knew I had to get something better. And my father always told me, it was like school, get a better job, get a pension.
Okay,
you go into the military.
Okay.
So what happened was I tried out I took the test for the Philadelphia police and the fire department.
Oh.
Passed both. So whichever one catch me first got me.
Okay.
Wound up getting a letter for the police department. So I went in there, then 2 weeks in, the fire department calls me and it was like, yo, we ready. And I was like, man, I'm already in the academy.
Wow.
So they was like, no problem, just keep the same payroll, switch over. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm
wow.
Here, so I just So that's how I wound up being a police.
Yeah. Okay.
So wait, you said you didn't always want to do that though. So what did you want to do before that?
It's something I fell into.
I know, but what did you want to do before that? You remember?
I was actually I wanted to go into the Air Force.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I was looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to
Well, that's not bad.
Do Top Gun. Seriously. I really wanted to fly jets.
No, that's decent.
Wait. What'd you say?
I wanted to fly jets. A friend of mine grew up across the street. He actually is a naval aviator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. I ain't got nothing to say about that one.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks. so as I'm listening to you, you know, you're in it. You're now in it. You go through the academy from you starting off to where you're at now. Because you're retired, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. To where you're at now, in your opinion, what are some of the pros and cons to that profession?
All right. Let's see. Let's start with the pros. Pros is, as for me,
Yeah.
as a black man, I wanted other people to see that you had good cops that were out there actually to help the community.
Okay.
Trying to make a difference. You know what I mean? And that's what I did when I got in.
Okay.
You know, I tried to make a difference, helped a lot of families. My name became well known, so
Okay.
it's helping out. So the cons, you lose friends, you lose family.
Oh wow.
You know, I had one friend, God rest his soul, when he found out I became a cop, and me and him used to play ball together. We used to go down Parkside, play ball together, and he was like, yo, did you do what they said you did? Like,
did you do what they said you did?
That's how he used to talk. So I was like, yeah. I said, what's up? He was like, oh man, we can't hang together no more.
Seriously?
I was shocked. I was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right, family, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
That was it. He ain't give you no other like explanation or none of that?
Because I became a cop.
Dang, that's crazy.
Now, the crazy thing is, years go past, things happen, people want advice, need your help.
Got you.
Things come around. And I was like, wait, you know?
Right.
But I ain't hold it to him. You know, I just had to shake him a little bit. I was like, wait, you said.
Right.
But it was cool.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah, that is.
It was shocking to me. I couldn't believe it.
It's shocking hearing it.
I was like,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is that the only pros and cons you can think of?
I mean, it has negatives like anything else. I mean, you have good cops, bad cops. You got people that get in trouble, people that don't do the right thing. I mean,
right. So,
like I said, it's good for you want positive cops to help the community. You got a lot of guys that's really out there trying to help the community.
Okay.
You know, they start programs and stuff like that for kids and everything. They really are out, for the homeless and everything, really trying to help the community.
Okay.
And then, some that just lose focus, I'd say.
Do you find, because I like that point that you're making right now, like, guys that want to better their community and stuff like that. Do you find that there's like a way to, let me ask you this way. Do you think that the process, the way that it's set up today, and I guess depending on the districts that you've been a part of, do you feel like they have a good process to kind of vet that?
They, in my opinion, today they did.
Okay.
But things change.
Got you.
Things change as life changes. Like, to me, when Clinton did the cops ahead, that was one of the things that happened. When we was in the academy, I was supposed to go straight to regular patrol. But Clinton made the cops ahead. So my class, which was one of the biggest classes in Tennessee, shout out, we became the first cops ahead. So we actually didn't go into the patrol cars. We walked the beat. Okay. We were assigned to a beat. So
can you explain what is Cops Ahead?
Cops Ahead it was a program that Clinton put out where the cops actually walked in the community. Get to know neighbors better, the neighborhood better.
Okay.
More visualization, stuff like that. So be more, so it was almost like the public could see everybody.
Yeah.
See us more often.
Yeah, and then I would imagine, too, like that helps to build the relationship.
The rapport, availability, and everything else.
So the Cops Ahead, this is what I hear. If I'm a cop, if I'm a Philadelphia cop and I grew up in West Philly, I cannot work where my neighborhood is.
You can't work in the district that you live in. That's what it is. Not that you grew up in, that you live in. So if I lived in Southwest, over here, I wouldn't be able to work the 18th or the 12th, because depending on what district I lived in. Now, if I lived in the 12th, I could work the 18th. But if I lived in the 18th,
you couldn't work the 12th.
I could work the 12th. I can't work in the district that I actually live. That was just a rule.
Wow. Can you...
Sometimes you get transferred back or detailed over for a little bit, but they usually move you.
Okay. Now, can I be a cop if I live in the county?
Say that again?
If I don't live in Philadelphia, can I?
Yeah, they have it. Yeah, before you had to live in Philly. Then they made a rule where you can live outside of Philly, but I believe last time I remember they changing it back that you got to stay in.
You have to live in Philadelphia.
Yeah. They give you a chance now to move back into Philly within a year or so.
Okay.
Yeah, because I heard at one point they had a lot of cops that were working in Philly that weren't from Philly at all. Like, they were from like New York and Boston and all that.
After a while, it gets hard to get people to do the job. So you got to reach out.
Yeah, but going back to that point you were just talking about with the cops ahead. It seemed like when they opened it up, like it kind of was a disconnect between the people in the community and the new cops that were coming in from Philly. I mean, that weren't from Philly.
No, it actually worked very well.
Oh, it did? Okay.
It worked very well, but they just didn't stay with it.
Got you.
In my opinion. That's my opinion. It worked very well.
Okay.
I got closer to the neighborhood. Like I said, the neighborhood got to know you because it's like you're their cop. You know what I mean?
No. I'm not saying cops ahead didn't work.
Oh, what you saying?
I'm saying the cops ahead did work.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying because it was a point where you had to work in Philly in order to be a cop, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a point where they opened it up to people outside of Philly.
So you think the people outside of Philly when they came in messed it up?
Right. Because I'm saying it seemed like when it opened up, those people weren't as connected to the communities as the people that were in Philly. That's what I'm saying.
Somewhere and somewhere.
Yeah. It's not all of them, obviously.
I'll put it this way. It's a shell shock factor is what I say.
Got you. Okay.
I'm not afraid to say it. Like, you see the movies and the movies, they embellish a lot. But
got you.
When you see it is one thing, you get excited and everything, but when you have to do it,
it's a different story.
Right. My job wasn't to run away. When the shot is ringing, my job's to run toward it.
Right.
So when it's real, it's real.
Yeah.
It's a whole different ballgame.
I couldn't be no cop.
So
I couldn't be no cop. Because my hand be on the gun soon. I'm walking. My hand's on the gun already. You ain't even got to worry about it. Listen. I'm in the car. Did you get him? Did you get him? Right. All right, listen. I'm always up in there. I'm going to always be in the investigation.
Like I just said.
Listen.
You have
they going to be like, Mr. Rice, hey, man, listen. I'm scared. Forget that. Nah.
I understand what you're saying. But
I salute y'all guys.
But you got to think, you can walk out here and get hit by a car. People get hit by hit and runs every day. You get on a plane, it crash. Anything can happen to you. So that was my mindset. You know what I mean? Just go do the job. Because if you're afraid to do the job, you're going to get somebody hurt or you're going to get yourself hurt.
Yeah. Right. So let me ask you this question. So as you're moving up in the years now, and let's say the first 5 years, did you ever think, you know what? I'm going to see if I can get to the state or the feds. Did that ever cross your mind?
No, but I had buddies that did it in our first 5 years.
They went.
They had their degrees. One went to the FBI, one went to the Secret Service, a couple went to state police.
Is it easy to go from...
Once you get about 4 or 5 years on, because they want you to have this experience,
Then you can
move over really easy.
Oh, wow.
Especially if you have a degree and stuff. So.
Okay. So...
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Something that you just said was really important. You said if you're scared to do the job, then somebody's going to get hurt.
That's my opinion.
No, but I think that's a great point. So can you elaborate on what scared looks like? Like when you say that, because I know that's a general statement, but I think it's important. The reason
I couldn't elaborate on it because the guys I had around me were, as we say, pissing vinegar like I was. When you get out there, you wanted to learn the job and you wanted to do the job, and I wanted to be proficient. Thank God the guys I came in, and I had some great guys with me, they all were the same way. And they were good dudes. So it made it easy. You know what I mean? It wasn't now we've seen people around us might be a little bit funny. A call come out, they hesitate. You know what I mean? But us, we wasn't hesitating. We started in 7 squad, which was like a football squad. Then we went to 5 squad. So we were always we was going to get it.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, because even when you just said hesitating and stuff like the characteristics, I guess I'm saying, like, what are some characteristics that you would say, like somebody who's either interested or want to get into it?
I would see cops hesitate sometimes, but I ain't gonna knock it. You do your job, I'm doing my job. And when you do it, you do it. You know what I mean?
Would you want to be that person partner because you may be scared that you can't hesitate when we're in a situation.
I had a guy who came into our squad.
Ooh, do tell.
And at first, I could tell he was scared.
Okay.
He was nervous. Mm-hmm. But as he got to watch us and he started learning, you could see the switch flip. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it depends on, to me, what's designed you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it could go both ways. I've seen some guys that wanted to get out the district because they didn't want to deal with, where I was very, very active. So they wanted to get out of there. They didn't want to deal with it. They want the easy life. You know?
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But the reason I stayed with district I stayed in, because you got to learn. You have to learn.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be more efficient, to do the job right way, you got to learn.
And I'm going to ask you something. You don't have to say any names, or you don't even have to answer this question. Have you ever been called in and said, Mel, Officer Perkins, we heard this about you? Or is this true about you, what we heard?
As far as what? You got to be a little more specific.
I don't know. I'm not a cop.
You got to be a little more specific.
Like, whatever it may, maybe we heard, man, let's say they thought you was dirty.
Yeah, I had that done before.
Oh, you ain't got to get, listen, you ain't got to get to, we would like stories, but you ain't got to get to the stories. I'm just saying.
No,
if you want to tell a story with us.
Because, listen, you grew up around what you grew up around.
Gotcha.
So I had childhood friends that was in that life.
Okay.
They knew what I did. I knew what they did. So at first it was like, you forget, like, we grew up since this.
Right.
But after a while, you start to learn, like, things is happening. And then it's like, how you know him? And things come to light. You're like, oh, okay.
Right.
So then you have to set boundaries.
Okay, gotcha. So. So we have this segment where the producer gets to ask questions. So the producer would like to ask a question.
So the conversation about you can't be scared to do the job, right? Like when it's your job to run into danger, when other people are running from danger, et cetera. I've never had an opportunity, I think, to ask a former police officer this. But when I hear about people dying at the hands of police that I or a large number of people believe was unnecessary, and the response is, I was scared for my life. And it turned out that they were just reaching for a cell phone, or it turned out that they, whatever the case is. I'm saying to myself, if you're that scared, it's your job to be level-headed in that situation. So, my question to you was, like one of those types of conversations being had, and where do you draw the line between?
I know where you're trying to go.
You don't get to kill nobody because I might kill somebody because I'm scared, but it's supposed to be your job to.
All right.
You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
And this is where they have a program called a ride along, where you're allowed to ride along with cops going on. They'll take you to the basic radio calls to see how things are and put on the vest. They used to. I don't know if they still do, but they used to. Mm-hmm. So the best way I can explain it is the way I told my family, because my family asked that too, because of all the things that happen. You got cops that kill people. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's a good shoot, sometimes it's a bad shoot. Mm-hmm. And people don't, let me finish.
Go ahead.
People don't understand you have much time to make a decision.
Okay.
So I'll give you a good scenario. You come up on somebody, you see them, they've done some, let's say it was an exchange of drugs. This guy's a known felon. You don't know that because you're a citizen walking along the street. This is somebody you grew up with. You might not know his background. You might not know, you just know him from playing ball. But you don't know that he's got multiple arrests, multiple felonies, been to jail before. Okay. We know what he is. Call comes out for us, armed and dangerous. When we come up on him, we see him do an exchange. He takes off running. We take off running after him. He turns and does something like this, and the cop fires.
Okay.
In your eyes, you shot him for no reason. That's my man. People flop out. But y'all don't know the information behind it.
Gotcha.
Another one is this. Let's say me and you are partners. Mm-hmm. We pull a car over. Mm-hmm. It's dark. They decide to pull over where it's not a lot of light at. Windows is tinted. We got to walk up on that car, me and you. Guy got a gun. We don't know that. You don't know that. I don't know that, right? We come up on the car. They teach us little techniques to look for: open trunk, check the windows, walk up on it slowly, not stay too far, blade it away from the window. You walk up on the window, you tap. He rolled down and bang, 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 bang. Right? Or that's all you hear. Somebody standing over there, that's what they hear. My partner fires, I fire, I get hit, I get killed, he don't. Oh, they pulled him over, they shot him. You know what I mean? All you heard was the shots, but you see the cops. And the craziest thing we learned is you, him, and you could be in the same situation. Not to ask you, what happened? Your story is different from his story. His story is different from your story. And that's the part you got to live with. Now, are there some bad shoots? Yes. And that's, again, where I said in the beginning, it's my opinion. If you're scared to the point like that, you shouldn't do this job.
Right.
Because it's a dangerous job. I'm not going to lie to you.
Right.
Just like a fireman. Firemen ain't got no say so when the fires break out and it's that 4 alarmer.
You got
a warehouse and everything. They got to go. How many times you heard firemen on the roof fell in, wall crushed them, families killed. Right. They don't have no choice. We don't have no choice. We got to go. We have a job to do.
Right.
So it's all about the perception. It's all about timing. It's all about what happens. Sometimes it's a good shoot. Sometimes it's a bad shoot. And that's just the way it is in life.
Because I'm a civilian, what do you mean when you say a good shoot or a bad shoot?
A lot of times a good shoot, what they consider a good shoot is if someone had a weapon or it came to a point where the cop said he was in danger for his life. Like they've had times where cops got into a struggle and they was really going for his gun and everything. I had a guy go for my gun before and you wound up shooting him. I mean, we have techniques that they teach us how to keep the gun in, how to hit somebody off of you, but sometimes that stuff don't work. Sometimes you got to get back down to straight up.
Right. Okay. Got you.
So, and that's why we have internal affairs.
Okay.
Internal affairs, when you get into a shooting, they take everything, they interview you and everything, and they do it. Because a lot of times, even when it's a good shoot, a lot of times the city gets sued.
Oh, wow.
So it's a hit and miss.
Okay.
You know? So, but that's why all that comes into play. That part that you see in the movies and everything. We do have terminal affairs and stuff like that. They do take cops and interview them, and it's not. Trust me, it's not fun and games because they are really interviewing you and coming at your neck.
Wow.
Because it's not a game when you take somebody's life.
Because they're trying to see
if you really messed up.
Okay, got you. So, what do cops hate?
I can tell you what I hate. I don't know.
Okay, that's cool.
I hate disrespect.
I'm talking about as you a cop and you're on duty.
Yeah, I hate disrespect. There's a lot of people that try you all the time. Like some people,
like if you ain't had that badge, or
I've had people say, I can't fucking stand cops. I hate cops. I say, why? Man, they did my family wrong. What did they do to you?
Right.
What did your family do? Now, their family could be dead wrong, but they just hate the fact that they did it to their family. Perfect. I had a lady once. This is as I moved up the ranks. I was in the detective division. She came in and she was with her husband, and she was cussing up a storm. I didn't hear her at first. I was in my office, and one of my detectives came and said, "Yo, Sarge, we need you up front because this lady is giving it to us. She going crazy." So I said, "All right." Her son was locked up. He got caught with a gun and everything. So I went out. I went into the hallway. There was other people sitting on the bench. So she was like, "Are you the supervisor?" I said, "Yeah, I'm the supervisor. I can help you." And she's like, "Yeah, well, my son. Y'all got my son in here. Said he had a gun. Blah, blah, blah." Cussing up a storm, cussing at me and everything. So I just looked at her. I said, "Are you finished, ma'am?" Her husband's right there. He never opened his mouth. So she was giving me the business. So I just said, well, ma'am, I just want to ask you a couple things. I said, one, your son's in here. He's of age. He was 16. He's underage. He's 16. We can't do anything without you being there. I said, number two, could you tell me why your son had a gun and he's out at 3 o'clock in the morning? Ooh. And she got quiet. Her husband never opened his mouth. The people on the bench just looked at her like, wow. I said, so now what I want you to do is I just want y'all to have a seat and we'll be right with y'all when we get a chance.
Wow. So I'm going to go back as the beat can say, you say you was in the detective division?
Yeah, as I moved up the ranks, I was on the street for a while as a sergeant, then I went to the Southwest Detective.
Okay. Yeah. Offhand, do you know how many different departments are in a regular police?
It's a lot.
Oh, it's a lot.
You got something for everything. Internal affairs.
Oh, okay.
Detectives, traffic. Okay. You got it mounted. So it's a bunch.
Here go a random question for you. Are there any shows that you've seen where you feel like this is probably the closest it comes to what it really looks like? Because there's a bunch of, you got the reality ones, you got the series. So I wonder, like, if you being in that profession, if you've ever seen the show and be like, you know what, this is not that bad.
Now, The Wire was pretty good. The Wire. Some of the stuff that they used in The Wire actually, since they said that was the truth, and The Wire was, I would say, one of the closest things.
Well, okay.
So I think that's good for point of reference.
Yeah. The Wire was,
Okay.
I would say The Wire.
Okay, cool.
Wow. So as you're moving up, and you are a cop, I know the answer, but I'm gonna talk to you like I don't know the answer. Just so everybody know, this is my cousin. Did you ever get married?
Yes.
How did you being a cop affect? How does that profession affects a marriage?
It's hard. It's hard on a marriage. I was married twice, divorced twice. And what they tell you when we first go in the academy, they tell you that divorce rates for cops are very high. The hours, the overtime, it's long hours, so it affects family life.
Okay. Now going back to the overtime. That's the money, right? I just want to make sure I'm on top of it. Money, right? Okay. You say you was in the detective division. Again, I know these answers, but I'm just answering. As a detective, you don't have a straight 9 to 5.
No.
How does that work?
We have 3 tours. You got day work,
okay.
You got night work, and then you got overnight.
Okay. So let's say me and you on the case, and we get called out on whatever happens. I look at my watch and I got like 15 minutes before I pull the clock out. Can I leave or do I have to stay there?
No, you're there, dude.
Oh, shit.
And there is no clocking out. We don't punch a time.
Oh, shit.
You're
man. Oh, shit. Yeah, so you're there.
Yeah, if you get a late job, a lot of times you get permission to run with it. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
sometimes they'll relieve you. Sometimes you got to run with it.
Okay.
The situation.
Now, the people that work the people that come out with the crime scheme to get the body up, and do they make more money than y'all? I just need to know.
The more I don't know what they're.
Because you know what I'm asking?
I'm sure they make.
Because I think I'm gonna leave trucking and I'm gonna go with that.
All right, good luck.
And I'm going over to that.
That's not a pretty job.
Okay, all right. I was just asking. I wasn't too sure. I wasn't too sure. Shucks. But
when you talk about the different levels, though, because I forgot exactly what you said. I heard you say from officer. I thought I heard you say from officers to sarge to detective.
Yeah, what happened was I made sergeant after 10 years. Went to another district, and then I got transferred to the detective division. I applied for the detective division. I was a detective sergeant.
Got it. Okay, so I guess my question is, like, what is the difference between each of those levels?
It's not. It's just the division you're in. Like the detective sergeant, I'm not in uniform anymore. I'm in plain clothes. You get to wear a suit and everything.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay.
That part is the nice part about it. You get to come out that uniform, but a patrol sergeant, he's always in uniform. So,
Okay.
Depending on what, if he was in civil affairs, you're also in a suit or something like that. So it depends on where you go.
Okay.
Depending on where you go.
Where did you, when you retired, where were you at?
The airport.
Oh, you was at the airport? Oh, so you was out. So
I went back to patrol. Yeah. Well, the airport is a unit. It's another special unit.
this is what I hear.
Okay.
I hear that, and please, cops, don't come look for me. I hear that the police officers that work down the airport, are nothing but high price.
What?
Security guards.
No, dude.
This is what I'm saying. You know what? This is what I heard. High price security guards. Why?
What does that mean? What is a high price security?
I'm going to let you know.
Yeah.
This is what it means. This is what I said. This is because when I was told that, I said, well, how they police officers? They said, yes, they are. But if something happens down there, when the FBI and everybody else come in, they tell this is what they said to me. They tell those guys, yo, get out the way. I need some donuts. Go down and give me some donuts and coffee. And they take over. Listen, no. I'm telling you, this is what I heard. I was
whatever.
Hey, listen. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So,
Next question.
but listen to this. Let me ask you something. You was working when the Pope came to town.
Yeah.
You're telling me you wasn't a security guard with his security?
No, because they got. You'd be surprised how much security is out there when the high officials come, when the president comes, when the Pope comes, when.
But what? Give me a pound. One thing I can't say. Give me a pound. Give me a pound.
No, we don't want to give you a pound.
Oh, yeah. Come on, give me a pound. Give me a pound. No, come on, give me a pound.
No, because you was just trying to play.
No. Because when we went to Vegas, we went straight on through. Come on, give me a pound. Give me a pound, right? Listen, you were like, yo, need your car there? Yo, you was like, yo, go get that car, take that car. I was like, oh, we got power. Give me a pound. Go look it out, dog. Go look it out. Yeah. So, all right, but I hear you're married. When it's a kid involved and you got a kid, how does that affect the kid in your relationship with the kid? Because you're barely home. Especially you as a detective. The things, you know what I mean?
It could be hard. It could be hard on a family.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I had a son, so I had to be there for him.
Right.
He missed games and stuff like that.
Right.
Sometimes you can make it, sometimes you can't.
Right. And then it's just your family just
And then, he's growing up.
Yeah.
It gets hard. You got to be there for him. So.
Yeah. He's a nice young man.
Yeah, so.
Yes, indeed.
Do you think you becoming, and I think you only got the one, so
yeah.
You probably you probably only know from the perspective of being a cop. Because were you a cop when you had him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the question I was going to ask you, and I don't know if you can just because of that, but do you think being a cop impacted how you parented?
No.
Okay.
I had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
The way I parented is from my father.
Got it.
I have both parents.
Mm-hmm.
I was blessed to have two great parents.
Mm-hmm.
So what they instilled in me, I instilled in my son.
No, that's good stuff.
Being police had nothing to do with it. I mean,
I heard another rumor.
It gives, it gave him, a reason to my dad's a cop. So I can't be out here because he might ride up on me.
Well, it could have been the other way around.
Oh yeah,
because he could have been like, man, my dad a cop. I ain't worried about y'all. Like I do what I want.
I was blessed. My son is great.
That's good, man.
He's been great.
That's good.
I got another rumor I heard.
Oh boy,
what is the rumor with cops and donuts? Help me out, because all the TV shows, I see a cop going in with a donut and he out of shape.
All right,
help me out. Come on. Help me out, man. Go ahead.
The rumors are true.
What?
Cops.
Wait a minute.
Listen.
Wait a minute.
Cops love donuts. But as the generations have come to pass,
Okay.
like mine and further, We want no donuts. We want chicken wings. You come at us with a donut, we looking at you sideways.
We want chicken wings.
Chicken wings? Listen. Chicken wings or the soft Philly pretzels? Now you got... Get us a box of soft Philly pretzels. Okay. Chicken wings?
Mm-hmm.
You got some chicken wings?
Right.
You in our favorite. Donuts? Man, no way to go there.
All right.
That's the old cups.
Speaking of food, my fault. Speaking of food, though, do y'all have situations where, like, certain places or certain
that's a good question.
Restaurants where it's like they respect your service and they just look out for y'all while y'all...
Nah.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I was curious about that.
I mean, you got places that give you discounts.
Okay.
You know, like when I walked the beat, the place was called Gold Star down where I walked at. You know, the owner would give me discounts because I was the beat cop.
Right.
So I appreciated it.
Right. I just wondered if there were any moments where it was like
free food, like here, just take this. No.
Like,
even if they would try to do that, I would always give them some. I would never take.
Got you.
Okay.
So it did.
I didn't want nothing to come back on me.
But I'm just saying they did offer.
Oh yeah, I've been offered from different stores. You walk in the store, we had what's called a patrol log.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have books in stores where cops come and just sign the log.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a constant routine, patrolling of cops coming into the store.
Mm-hmm.
Take a soda, take that. Nah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Mm-mm.
My fault. You had a question.
Yeah.
Not for me. I'd be like, nah.
If I was a cop and I was an Eagle fan or a Sixers fan or a Flyer fan, I'll be going on my day off. Could y'all do that?
Yeah, we go anywhere on our day off.
No. Can you get in? I'll be trying to get in free.
Oh no!
I'll tell you.
They not playing that.
I'll be under investigation. I'll be like, I'm working.
Yeah, you be fine.
Listen. I'll be like this. Oh no, I'm working. I'm working.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. I show my badge and everything. Wham! Oh yeah, I'm working. Pure go right over.
Like, where your ticket, sir? He flashing his badge.
Yo, I'm working.
Nah, you be fine, dude.
Yeah. I'm working. I'm going to look at the game.
He trying to be Denzel and Trey today. That's what he trying to do.
Yeah.
Denzel and Trey.
Bag your way in.
Right.
So this is a serious question.
Okay.
Do you have any regrets with your career as being a cop?
The only regret with my career is I got sidetracked mentally. I should have kept going up the ranks. I stopped at sergeant.
Okay.
That's my only regret.
Now,
I could have went a lot higher. I know I could have.
What is it? What type of test? If you're able to...
Yeah, you take an oral and then you take, talk in front of a board.
Okay.
But once you meet captain, it's just an oral, which you just talk to the board.
Okay.
So,
do they look
it's a written, I'm sorry, when you're going up the ranks to captain, it's a written, you take a written test, and if you pass the written, you do the oral board. But once you get to the rank, of captain, it's just an oral board. It's a straight oral. You take the test, the written test, and then an oral. Then after that, like if you want to make inspector or chief, it's just an oral, which is you just go talk to the board. They ask you a question, and you have to hit certain points within that question, and you get ranked by it.
Do your record come into play as you're moving up in rank?
You mean stuff you've done and all that?
Right.
Years of service and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
They look at all that.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are the performance metrics for moving up? Like arrest?
Really, once you get enough time on, you just keep moving up the ranks. You've got people that moved up very quickly.
Oh wow.
Very quickly. In my opinion, some are good, some are bad. Because in my opinion, you should stay at a certain rank until at least you learn
what it
the
is.
ins and outs.
You.
Because when you go up the ranks so fast, to me, you can't be. Some turned out to be okay, some turned out to be horrible. You can't be a good enough supervisor.
So, say in moving rank, if I'm come out of college, finish the academy, do I automatically become a rank? Okay. I wasn't too sure.
Within 2 years, you could take the test for detective and corporal, and then you could make it for sergeant and everything else.
Okay.
But you got to make lower ranks first. Like you can make detective, corporal, or sergeant. You can take the test for all three of any one of those. You can take them for all three.
Okay.
But the order is it's corporal, then detective, then sergeant.
Okay.
But you could take, when you get 2 years on, you could decide whichever one you want to be. You want to be a corporal who works inside. You want to be a detective who deals with the cases. You want to be a sergeant.
Oh, wow.
So.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of times, like I took the sergeant's test 3 times. The first time I just took it to see the experience. The second time I didn't study all of the material like I should have. Third time I did great because I studied everything.
Oh, okay.
And then all that time I'm learning the experience, learning what I should do. So.
Which level did you have the most fun at?
Cop.
Why?
You just do. You just have the chasing. I mean, when you seriously, it's some part of the job you will really the camaraderie. You know, you get to learn, know people and everything, and then you start to see the same stuff. You know, when people talk to you, you really get to learn people. You know what I mean? Their mannerisms, the way you start hearing the same stories. You start reading through stuff a lot quicker. You know, so if you're a slow person, this is gonna make you faster because you're gonna look stupid quite a few times until you catch up to speed.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you learn.
Do you know why the Philadelphia police went back to the dark blue uniforms?
The shirt that they were making, that light poppy blue color shirt.
Yeah.
The factory stopped making them. So.
Oh, okay.
I think the dark looked better to me.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while for me. I ain't seen them in a while.
No.
It looks good.
Okay. So, yes, the producer has a
One
question.
more question. Is there a term that y'all prefer to be called? Like, because I've seen people like, somebody get, it's not a cop, it's a police officer, it's not a... I've heard people make that distinction.
Not me. I never
Yeah.
felt a cop, police officer.
Yeah.
Excuse me, officer. Yeah, how can I help you?
Yeah.
Not the fuzz.
I wouldn't-
Not 5-0.
I didn't care what you called me.
12.
Okay. What did you say?
12.
12? Okay.
Yeah. So it's a whole bunch of names.
Yeah. So I think I got one last question. You got a question you want to ask?
The only one I was going to ask was, do you have any that you can tell? Do you have any memories of just a situation or an interaction or arrest or stop? Like, do you have anything that was like, you can't believe that happened to you in that moment?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, this story went national. My buddy got awards for it.
Oh, shucks.
Okay, did you see the better?
I'm not going to... Well,
You ain't got to say no names. No names.
Well, it doesn't matter because he, like I said, he got to sit with the president and everything over. But
What president?
he got to sit with the president. That's why he did.
Okay.
And I don't want nobody looking for me.
So,
either. I want to be safe after the story.
all right, this is what happened.
Go ahead.
We were bike cops, and we're riding down Pine Street. We get to 48th and Pine, and it's 2 guys come out the store. It was like, we're going to put the equipment up. We're going to put the bikes up because we're done for the night. 2 guys come out the store, and they like, yo, officers, them 2 dudes at the corner just robbed us. So, now we're riding, but we're riding slow. Like a little glide. And my man said, man, they just messing around. And I hear the guy say, man, that's why I hate the damn cops. So I said, no, I think they're serious. So we look up, there's 2 guys on pedal bikes like we are, but they're at the corner. So my man was very aggressive, my partner. He was like, let's go check it out. I was like, all right, let's go. So we shoot down. When we get to 48th Street, they go up the Spruce. Now, because we're young, we're not thinking, and like I said, we're piss and vinegar, we're not thinking, start giving out flash. Flash information is like, yo, we're following 2 guys, a possible robbery, blah, 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 blah. We don't do that. We on the hunt.
Okay.
So we go down to 48th, they slide up the Spruce. Now they're in the middle of the street, and you can see them talking. So me and my man says, all right, let's go up. So we go up to 48th Street. Now, one pulls up under a tree and stops. Me and my partner come up, we're on the bikes. He's sitting there. His partner goes down a block. I can't think of the small street that's right there, and he turns the corner. So when I look at the guy says, y'all stopping us for? We ain't robbed nobody. We ain't did that. So now, see how y'all have, we look at each other. So now we know. You know what I mean? So my man says, yo, go after the other guy. In my head, all I hear is, don't leave your wingman.
Right.
Don't leave your wingman. So we're arguing in the middle of the street. He's sitting there. My man said, Mel, just go ahead. Go ahead. I said, all right, man, be careful. Everything in my body said, don't leave him. I go up, I turn the corner, I start to pick up speed. all I hear is pow, 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 pow. So now I'm so hyped, I slam on the brakes.
Mm-hmm.
I jump off and grab my gun. When I look up, 3 cars up, dude is waiting on me. He's thinking I'm shooting at him because he's hearing the gunshot. He jumps on his bike, he takes off. Now I got a decision. Go back for my partner or chase him. I go back for my partner. So I'm so hyped up, I'm running back instead of riding the bike back. I turn the corner, I see my partner sliding up behind the van. So I come up behind him, I'm like, yo, where's he at? We see the guy. He's up on the curb. My partner had hit him in the knee and his ankle. The dude sprayed. I'll tell you what happened. But when we get up on him, we slide from around the van. There's a car. There's a tree right here. He's in the bushes. So now we draw down on him. I'm like, if you don't show us your hands, we're going to open fire.
Right.
I don't see nobody around it. You get tunnel vision. There's people all over the street watching us. There's a guy. He's in the bushes here. Think of a lawn that goes up like this. He's in the bushes. Right behind him is a resident sitting on the steps saying, and he won't move. And we like, yo, get out the way. He don't want to move. He froze. He's that scared. He's like, yo, he's right here. So me and my man, we was like, all right, we just got to do it. So we run up. We grab him. We pull him out. His bullets all over the ground. He was trying to reload.
That's crazy.
He had a 40 cal. Gone. So we call it in. We get him down. We get him under arrest. Our sergeant comes down. He loves us because we were doing all kinds of jobs. Now the people are coming out. Now I start really looking around. There were so many bullets that hit people's cars, shattered windows.
Wow.
And there were people all in the windows watching us
Right.
that we never saw.
Wow.
This was before social media.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it's social
So
media.
how did he win the award?
What do you mean, how do you win the award?
How did he sit with the president?
It got known.
Oh.
It got known.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Wow. After what we've been talking about and the cop and being a cop and your experiences, what advice could you give future cops? So a future cop, someone that's thinking about, I want to go down this field.
Do the job to the best of your ability. Treat people like you would treat your family members. Be respectful of them, and hopefully they'll return the same. Try to show people that, there's good cops out there, because there are. You know what I mean? And move up the ranks. Don't stay low on the ranks. Move up the ranks.
Gotcha.
Move up the ranks.
So my final perspective is being a cop is a hard, hard job. And it's not for everybody.
That's true.
Not for me. So if you listen to Mr. Perkins and that's what you want to do, think about it. And that's my final perspective.
Man, my final perspective is that this was a good conversation. I don't even know if I have like a takeaway to give anybody. But I do really just appreciate the time that you gave us today and the insight that you gave to us with that profession. And I think one of the biggest things that is a takeaway for this conversation is sometimes people think that all cops are the same and all cops are this way and all cops are that way. But this conversation to me is a perfect example of cops are human beings. Cops care about people. Like, everybody's not the same. So when you see those situations on TV where, we getting killed on TV and all that, every cop is not out trying to kill us.
Right.
So I think it's important for people to understand that, because I think today you did a good job of just showing us the human side of being a police officer. So thank you for that. That's my final perspective.
Yes. You have a final perspective you want to say?
Yeah, just listen. We're, like you said, we're humans too. We're not out there. We don't have quotas and stuff like that as people think. We're tickets and everything. We're just out there doing a job. You know what I mean? It's a job just like anything else.
I'm glad you said that because low-key, I did think y'all had tickets.
No, we
quota
don't have
tickets.
ticket quota.
No, listen,
every people said that.
No, listen, every Memorial Day, at a point in my life, I used to get a speeding ticket every time. And I was like, yo.
But see, you speeding.
That's not the point.
That is the point.
That's not the point. And what are y'all doing what are y'all doing when y'all chasing me?
We got to speed because you ain't give us no choice.
Can I make a sentence? Can I make a sentence the rest of y'all speeding to get me?
What did you just say?
So we just
Dog, they mad at me for doing 120, but they had to do 140 to catch me. What are we talking about here?
You know what, man? On that note, man, this is the coach.
And I'm the beacon.
Peace, man. What? What did you say?
I'll never forget. I was on 42. I'm doing like 120 coming back from AC. And I remember I was driving and I saw a car like going in and out. Like I'm driving and I see in my rear view a car going in and out, but there ain't no lights on. And I couldn't tell there was a cop car. But I'm like, dang, I'm doing 120. What kind of car is this? Because they were just going in and out like this. I'm like, yo, I'm moving. I got to see what kind of car this is. He got close enough. Whoop. I was like, oh, that's what kind of car it was.
Yeah.